I'm tripping. Let me see. Do I got this right? I know I've been doing good lately. Okay, good evening. I'm late today. And the only reason I'm late is because I was so busy loving myself unapologetically. I was just asleep because I've been doing heavier weight training than normal. And baby, it is kicking my ass. But I'm keeping my faith and leading myself by faith only and not by sight. I don't need any to see anything because right now I am physically feeling the pain from the weights. So good evening, y'all. Good evening, good evening, good evening. If y'all are new coming in or coming here, my name is Bree. We talk about law of attraction, we talk about spirituality, we talk about manifestation, and we are doing a self-love challenge. The challenge consists of you giving yourself self-love without the approval of others so you can actually win in this reality. If you keep yourself boxed in, if you keep yourself small, if you keep yourself limited under somebody else's belief system, you will never flourish in this reality. So you have to make space for you the same way that you make space for their opinion. The more that you create more space for their opinion, the less that you make for things that you truly want to do in your own life and that you desire. So clock that. So nothing's bigger than you. Nothing's more important than you. Nothing is more valuable than you. Your opinion matters. How you feel matters. The things that you want to create in your reality, they actually matter. So don't conform to this world if it isn't in favor of you. Okay, and don't think that you will not be able to achieve your goals if you don't meet somebody else's expectations. This is your world. This is your reality, and you can have exactly what you want. So have no fear. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Let me see something. Can I do this? There we go. Boom. There we go. That's not bad. Okay. I needed to see something. I need to see something. Because when you live, baby, you don't see nothing. Hey, good morning. I think I must be telling you good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I am late. But the only reason I am late is because I've been doing heavy lifting, heavy weight training in the gym, and it's really kicking my ass, but it's kicking my ass so good. I'm one of the people that stay so motivated, so dedicated that when I feel the pain, I feel like I know that the pleasure is coming. Okay. Oh, you okay, miss? It's already tomorrow. Let's see. Let me see. But yes, back to what I was saying. You don't want to specifically rely dead on somebody else's outside opinion because you will consistently, if you are easily manipulated, you will easily waver off of whatever goal that you set for yourself because you feel like their approval is greater than just yours, even if nobody else is accepting of it. You have to be okay with shaking the table and making people uncomfortable based off whatever it is that you decide that you want to do. Yeah, laughing at girl is that first step to get to the pain. Yes, like as y'all know, I used to be 325 pounds. I lost weight naturally, and baby, that pain, this new pain that I'm getting from lifting heavier than I ever have before, eating more than I normally do is uncomfortable, but I know it's a part of growth. Like, say you wanted to start a new technique in reference to manifesting something. If you started scripting and you're like, your hand hurt. Well, so you're actually rewiring your brain for success. So which one is greater to you? Would you rather suffer and not get what you want? Or would you rather give up and not get what you want? Or would you rather suffer from the pain that your hand might be experiencing from you doing the 33 by 3 method or the 55 by 5 or whatever scripting method that you are using? Would you rather not have it or would you rather have it? And the desire has to be much greater to have it than it is than the feeling of the pain, because the pain will subside. But if you don't shift and get that, then you might still be exactly where you are now. And do you really want to stay somewhere that you don't want to be? You don't have to. A lot of people are addicted to suffering because it gives them an identity. Identify as something else. There's nothing wrong with identifying as something new because when you want to do something new, you will. Period, point blank. So you got to pick what you're going to do. And you have to know that you will make it no matter what, even without the approval of somebody outside. The value that you have on other people's opinions should be much less than the value that you have on your own. You have to realize that you have to live your reality. Nobody else. I don't care what the opinion they might have given to you, that you have to live the reality. And if you are okay with living for somebody else and not actually being into your true essence, then I probably ain't for you, because no, I'm not going to just be what somebody else thinks that I should be, or I'm not going to live off of the scale of what somebody else calls success, or I feel blessed no matter what. So, yeah. I'm supposed to be drinking tea. I got Lord. Mm, mm. Breathe in peace and breathe out blessings to all. Like, period. That's what we are here to do. Like, some days, girl did that for way too long. Exactly. And a lot of people, you don't want to live your life in regret because you decided to, that, oh, well, their way is probably a better way, because they might have laughed at you, or they might have looked uncomfortable, or they might not see a way to make whatever you're wanting to do with yourself, whether it be in love and finances and health and anything in creation. They might say, oh, that ain't gonna work, and blow you off. And that can bruise your ego if your self-concept ain't high. But let that self-concept be high enough. Let your self-confidence be high enough. Let your inner validation be greater than their opinion. Then you won't be disturbed. But until you get that type of inner confidence, that self-knowing of that, I don't actually need your approval, I'm just kind of telling you this is what I'm doing, you're gonna struggle. But you don't need to struggle with that, because all you need is, all you've ever had and all you ever needed was yourself. People that are easily controlled, manipulated, and need somebody else to tell them, like, hey, this is what you need to do. Like, you actually know what to do. It's just, do you want to do that work for you to be able to obtain the thing that you truly desire? A lot of people, like, you release endorphins as if you did the thing that you want to do when you talk about it. And it makes you almost feel as if you completed it. I understand why that occurs, because it's the time is always now. So with that being said, you got to be okay with actually doing the action, because just talking about it is not enough. Not enough, never going to be enough. I got some ginger in this tea. I actually was chewing on it raw downstairs. I'm retarded. But yes, like, showing up or also show people how to, that, okay, they really are disciplined. That person really loves themselves. They are really, they are, when you show discipline, that is a form of self-love as well. A lot of people like to talk as if that's what they're doing, but it's not true. Any people that is new entering in, my name is Bree. I talk about law of attraction, law of assumption, spirituality, and self-confidence. You want to win the game of life? Make sure your self-confidence is high. You need to be so drunk on yourself that it becomes infectious. Like, a lot of people are scared to think or move as if they are a high being. People are scared to operate as if they are a bigger being than the biggest fear that the average human has is no longer fitting in the circles that they deem important. You, soon as a person tell you, "Oh, you changing," a lot of people, they shrink and they want to hide. You don't want to hide. That's when you actually are supposed to start thriving more, because we are all unique in our own ways, and don't let somebody else's outside beliefs control how you feel about yourself. Like, they call me, oh, they call me the drama. They call me extra. They call me, but somebody has to be these things. Like, somebody has to be these things. So, because you are actually being a role runner, a trendsetter, showing people, like, when you have these boundaries, when you have these convictions, when you are able to stand up for yourself no matter what is going on, you are going to attract the people, places, and opportunities that you truly need. You won't keep on attracting things to you that don't serve you. Why would you want to experience anything that doesn't serve you to your greatest being? Instead, don't be a person that shrinks. Don't be a person that becomes defeated. You need to just walk as if you got God, a thousand people right behind you, because you do. Hey, y'all, if y'all just entering, my name is Bree. Please subscribe. We talking about having self-confidence and being able to love yourself without the approval of others. The more you wait on the approval of others, you are slowly, and you're creating a ripple effect that is to your demise. You don't want to go to your demise when you want to actually thrive. Nobody told you it was going to be comfortable for you to be able to spread your wings, but so what? So what? Have you ever seen a vulture when it does that big thing? They don't give a fuck who is in the way. They're expanding. And if you looking kind of tasty, oh baby, they're gonna eat your ass alive. Because it's either, look at it like this, it's either you or them. And if you as the observer of your reality allow them to win and conquer, then that means you defeated. Period. Dr. Annie became the family and community we are. Exactly. Exactly. So people are scared to stand up for themselves. And if you are a coward, or you be like, if you're ever a person that be like, I ain't gonna say nothing. No. You actually hurting yourself also on a physical health level. People don't understand how much suffering that you are creating for your body when you're not actually doing the things that you really want to do. You're hurting yourself on a physical level, you're hurting yourself on a spiritual level, and you definitely hurting yourself on an emotional level, because you are emotionally traumatized by what somebody else thinks of you, because their emotions, their feelings about you have so much weight over you that you no longer feel like you are powerful, and you immediately shift to powerless when you are not. MPG West far. Wow. Let me tell you something. For what? Dr. Indy subbed. Love your energy. Thank you. Are you in Indianapolis? I'm just curious. But yes, you can't do that. Like, and then when you start hearing, oh, you changed, or oh, you think you better than me, you just tell people, don't project. Don't allow somebody to project to you their inner fears or whatever they may struggle with mentally, because that don't have nothing to do with you. They don't. Like, Peterborough or Ontario. Okay. I just thought, because that's what they call Indianapolis. They call Indianapolis Indy. So I'm just a little curious. But yes, thank you for the sub. A lot of people get, like, when they start saying those type of things, you're actually in the right space. You're elevating. And you have to just trust the process. Like, me having this channel, me saying a lot of the Jamaians, I say things that are very controversial. They shake the fuck out of the table, but I produce results. I get results, and I have proof of it. A lot of people, I started off the year with people like, I'm gonna step it up on my content creation. I'm gonna step it up on my health. Indiana Jones, my cousin, he got himself that, and I love it. But they create all these goals, like what is it people create, because I don't believe in them. New Year's resolutions. People create New Year's resolutions, but they don't actually resolve anything, because they didn't actually mentally align themselves with the new reality that they say they want. It's easy to talk about it. It's easy to make a vision board. It's easy to get in these groups and connect and act as if you're going to do something, but showing up consistently, actually doing the work, going live, teaching whatever you may know, being fearless. You have to have a level of confidence to get your ass in front of a camera. You have to have a level of confidence to actually show up to the gym and not know what you're doing. You actually have to have a level of confidence to stand up for yourself to people that want to verbally abuse you. You have to have a certain kind of conviction about yourself to actually do what you say you're going to do, no matter what is appearing in front of you. A lot of people fold, and then they go back to people that they're familiar with, and they'll be like, I tried, and then they all click together as a fucking group of losers. That doesn't do anything for your growth. You don't want to. It's only February, and I know people already that have found a way to make it okay to, they said they weren't going to go to the gym with me. A lot of people, that's their biggest excuse. Oh, well, I'm not going to go to the gym anymore because I don't have anybody to go with me. But mind you, you're the one carrying around the weight on your body alone. You didn't say that you don't have anybody carrying the weight. So what will stop you from going to the gym? You didn't have nobody stopping you from eating what was on your plate, but you still showed up for that plate. But now that it's something new that you're doing, you feel like you need some support. The only support that you need is the mental conviction of yourself that you can do it, and everything else will flow. That's just how they go. Am I about to do this right? Yes. I'm learning how to do something. But I'm learning every day how to maneuver in this space, because showing up for yourself unapologetically on the internet is something that a lot of people fear. Actually doing things outside of what would be in your community acceptable is hard to do, because you may lose the love of others that you value. But you got to realize, don't allow the word love to stop you from actually doing things that you love. Don't allow somebody that is outside of you to be able to dictate what you should receive, or what you should be doing, or what you find something interesting to you, like wherever you are passionate at. A lot of people might say, oh, that's stupid, I wouldn't do that. Well, that's when you automatically you assassinate those words and say, I'm not you. Okay, you have to take your power back each and every time you can, because they tend to try to make you powerless because they are powerless. And the only thing that they can give to you and put into you is more fear and more procrastination and more self-doubt and more self-hate. Once you know exactly what you want, you need to have tunnel vision. Yes, think about it like when you're driving and you know you having a good day. You wake up and you having a great day. If y'all new here, my name is Bree. We talk about law of attraction, law of assumption, manifestation, and confidence. If you ain't confident and if you ain't trying to get confident, you probably want to slide. Okay. But imagine you get in your car, you're like, well, I'm having a good day. But I mean, traffic's still gonna do what traffic do. But it's all about what you focus on. And you driving and pure hear somebody come. Don't let that shift your energy, because guess what? You still gonna make it to your location. Don't be one of them people like, you asshole. Like, that's not gonna. So after you did that, then what? You don't take on, don't absorb what somebody else got going on, whether it be their doubts, their fears, their lack of belief, their lack of faith. Don't absorb nothing that somebody else has going on if it's not anything that's going to help you make yourself a bigger individual. Y'all are just coming in. Thank you for coming. Subscribe if you're new. We talking about self-confidence, having self-conviction, law of attraction, law of assumption, manifestation, and just how to keep your eyes dedicated on your prize no matter what arises. But when you're driving, you're not about to just stop what you're doing to, oh, they trying to be, no, you're going to, and you already in a good state of mind, you're going to keep on driving that car no matter what. And you're getting to where you're going because you have already mentally told yourself, nothing's about to stop me. I'm going where I'm going. So when people give you their unwarranted opinions, you need to be able to either have enough self-conviction to where you don't have to say nothing and you just keep going as if, or you need to be able to assassinate it right there. Well, that's your life, or that's this, or yes, they're going to start saying, oh, you got a smart ass mouth, or I don't like you. You rather know up front how somebody feel about you than you playing coy, and then they really they disrespecting you, and they don't have any, they don't have no real belief in self, they don't have no, respecting you because you don't respect yourself. The world just mirrors to you who you are, but if you play it safe, then all you're going to do is experience the safety. But if you play it on the edge, you're going to experience the edge. But if you really want this, you will have to learn to be okay with losing the love that you deem as important in reference to you going to where you getting to, period, point blank. Because nothing that nobody else can say to you should be able to stop you from being able to achieve your goals. I don't care what level of importance that you place on these individuals. I don't care if it's your mother. I don't care if it's your preacher. I don't care if it's your employer. You need to be sound, safe, and secure in yourself because you have always been with yourself. You know yourself best. You know what makes you happy. You know where you're going. But don't stop doing something because you feel you're living in lack. The moment that you feel like you're going to lose something, that is a lack state of mind. We live in an abundant universe, and you need to know this. So easy to just talk. Happy to say I have been faithful to myself and what I'm accomplishing this year. Period. And I'm proud of you. And you're going to, like I tell people, like monthly, I rather do like, instead of a vision board, for me, what works best for me, I rather do a mood board. And that's what I'm doing that month. This is what I'm on. Certain things that you can just base it off of, based off whatever might be going on in that particular month, what might be going on in that particular season, wherever you are within your own reality that you're getting to, period. Then Tanart. Hey, baby. If y'all new, subscribe. Comment, ask me questions in reference to how you can stay dedicated and keep your self-confidence high. Like, I know a lot of people, they have these goals. You get these goals, and then you get so excited about these goals that you want to tell your loved ones. You tell your loved ones, and you don't realize if you don't have a big energetic protection field over yourself that can't nothing fuck with you, just even a little inkling of that can kill everything that you got with their doubt, or I wouldn't do that, or that, or if somebody laugh or something like that. Don't accept that. Don't accept that type of criticism from people that aren't doing anything, or you don't want their life. Stop listening to them. Like, literally, you have to let that go, because all you're doing is hurting yourself, and you showing yourself that the value of them is greater than you. No, like I always say, my mama taught me this saying. I remember when she said it in front of the whole church. I was like 8 years old, and I would never forget. She said, greater is he that is in me than he that is of the world. So you need to know that what you want always is wanted you, and that you have to be willing to eliminate and lose people, because they're going to come back. They might not clap now. They might not approve now, but I promise you, a person that truly loves you the way that you love yourself, they are going to mirror it back to you. They have no choice. I give a lot less F's, but I need to give less. I care too much about what people think, let alone people who don't even matter. Exactly. Like, think about the future you. Think of you and the future you right now. The big confident you, the big disciplined you, the big motivated you, the big consistent you. Do you think you would consistently have time to be listening to people that don't even align with that version? You actually don't. You don't have any time to align with those type of people because they will help you stay small. That is just an egotistical thing that is occurring because you're comfortable with those people. So because you're comfortable in that space, you are going to look at them as if, okay, this is normal to do not do this, or it's normal to just shrink for these people, or because this is my mom, I have to do this, or because this is my dad, I'm a shrink. No, my dad knows how I am. He laughs, and I told him about my video. I was like, some people, I made a video about make your self concept big as Trump. I think people took it, they use their emotions without using their logic. The video was only about self concept. I don't give a fuck what he did on a political level. I don't care. I do not. I like that no matter what, he says whatever he's thinking, and he thinks highly of himself, even when he wrong. Even if he got to come back and say, oops, my bad. He said what he said. And you need to have that type of confidence because who cares? This is your world. You rather say sorry than, damn, I wish I would have did this. I'd rather hear sorry than you not even tried. I'd rather hear you fail. I'd rather hear you apologize than just say, well, I didn't do it because of such and such. What do you mean because of something such? Like, fuck them. Laughing out loud, just seen that thumbnail. Yes. And I'm like, the only way that I'm going to make it in my reality is if I share who I am, the things that I have experienced. I have been every version of everything and everybody. I have been the person that, oh, damn, I'm not going to do this because I'm scared of what these people are going to think. Oh, damn, I'm not going to do this because this going to make them feel smaller or they're going to think I'm doing too much. I have arrived. And when I say I have arrived at the biggest, the baddest, the most healthiest, the most confident version of myself. And it took me to have to say, you know what? Think about it. When you're putting yourself in the back seat, the more you put yourself in the back seat and value their opinion more, they kind of just start saying, fuck you, or they start treating you like you regular. Ain't nothing about you regular. Like nothing. But if you allow people to treat you like you regular, then that's how your environment, your experience is going to be on a consistent basis. If you know, like say you wanted to be a celebrity. I don't give a fuck if you was 56 years old. You can still be one. I don't care if you wanted to be, like, I was watching something last night. YouTube just be sending me all kind of places because I just be supporting and doing all that. Like, I was watching this thing and they was like, what's the oldest stripper that you know? Like how they was like 45. And I was like, it was crazy because the best friend of mine yesterday was like, I want to be a stripper. And I was like, do it. And she laughed. And I was like, why are you laughing? She said, I'm serious. I said, I'm serious too. I will help you find some places. Y'all know I'll be bartending, baby. Where you want to go? I said, where you want to go? Like, I'm like, what you worried about? What you worried about your daddy opinion? Your mama opinion? Like, listen. They're gonna respect you, the fact that you stood in your truth and walked as if what you wanted to do. People respect that. Even if they don't like respect the job, they're gonna respect you as an individual, period. Y'all, why I got some, did y'all notice the Jamaicians, did you notice how much stuff I just drank? Vantar, one thing about Trump, the man is confident. That's all the video is about. But some people is like, they are so emotionally involved, and you have to control your emotions because your emotions are the fast track to getting whatever it is you manifest, in good, bad, or indifferent. So giving away your power to that man is crazy. I would never give all my power away to him. I don't care what, like, the only reason why politics and all that stuff can't even thrive is because all the people gave away their power so easily to these people that they deem more important and bigger than them. Girl, how people get that analogy wrong. People get a lot of things wrong because they probably didn't even watch it and they just ran off of their emotions or what somebody else told. Oh, this is what's happening to the government. I don't give a fuck. Look what's happening to you. You so worried about what's happening to something outside of you that you can't control, but you sitting in your own reality and you suck. You sit in your own reality and you not being consistent. You sit in your own reality and you not keeping your faith. You sit in your own reality, giving away your power, but you want me to not be like this. You want me to give you my power, and I will never do it. I just don't have it in me. Asha, thank you for everything. You're so inspiring. Thank you. If y'all new here, make sure you comment, ask me questions, subscribe. I appreciate all the love. I'm unable to have, like, I guess, stars and support and all that yet, but y'all, I'm so close to hitting my watch hours. I'm like maybe 1,000 something away. And I know I am going to be monetized this month. So I appreciate everybody that show up for me, supporting my live. Like, I just don't know what it be doing to my little hearts, okay? Because I'm showing up, I'm staying consistent, and I'm doing the work because me helping you is also helping myself. A lot of people don't want, like, I'm on Threads. And again, my name on Threads is all about Bree777. And it's a lot of like let's support, let's support, let's support. And like a girl said, she said some good ass shit today. She like, y'all want to get your subscribers, y'all want to get the followers, but you don't want to engage. And it's like, no, that's not how you grow. And I really sat with myself earlier and I was like, Bree, if you was a real big ass celebrity, how would it go? Well, shit, I would be collaborating with other celebrities. I would be supporting their channels or their pages or whatever creation that they have. I wouldn't just be over here like, I ain't working with nobody. I ain't doing no with nobody. I don't need nobody. No, I actually do. I need this new community. The new community needs me. So I have to give the work. It's just like an artist that makes music. They produce it. They put it out for you to enjoy. And they need your approval because they put it out. Like without you, who are they? But now they don't need everybody's approval, but you do got to put it out. You do got to give love to your fans. You do got to give their energy back. It's a give and take. So in them spaces, it'd be crazy because they be just like she said, I don't care how pretty you are, and that's where a lot of people are struggling. Like, y'all so worried about what the world gonna think of you. You can't even do the job. You can't even get good. You can't even get skilled properly because you're so worried about being validated from people that don't matter. And sometimes the person that is validating it, have you ever seen them? I'm scared. Like, what? I appreciate your lives. I don't talk much, but I watch a lot of your videos. Really? Look, I love a secret person that's just sitting in the back watching stuff because I do that to some people, some channels, or like not just some channels. Like I'm in some YouTube groups and I'm just there absorbing the knowledge. And then I eventually said something. I'm like, okay, let me feel this out because I might not like this, but I do. Let's see. Asha, can you talk about how you glow down after people put you down so much? Do you mean how you glow up? I used to be the center of attention back in the day. Then the women around me kept on taking digs at my appearance. It worked. Yes, I can't talk about that because it happened to me before. When I first started losing weight, I didn't realize I was as small as I was until my daddy, he my biggest fan. Until my daddy was like, you ain't about to keep wearing that. Like, y'all just entering. My name is Bree. We talk about law of attraction, law of assumption, big confidence, self-concept, and loving yourself no matter what. It would be people that would be scared to have their lover around me. Whole time, baby, I don't want you a loser. Okay? And I would shrink. I would shrink a lot. I would shrink to where I was almost invisible because what happened to you is what happened to me. You need to be self-confident no matter who you lose. People only do that because they're not confident within themselves. So they start making attacks at you to make themselves feel better. No, anytime they attack you, enhance yourself even more. Come back more beautiful. Come back more attractive. Have a comeback verbally. Verbally say how you feel. Because if you let them just keep doing that, they're going to keep on doing that because they're going to think it's acceptable. Don't let nobody bully you. Period. Don't allow that at all. Let me see. That's great, girl. I can't wait to get my hours. And you will. You will. You stay consistent. You get in them communities. You get in, or like if you're on Threads, go to Threads. If you're in YouTube groups, go to YouTube groups. There are people that, like me, like whenever you upload, you know I'm going to watch it. I'm going to support it. I don't mind giving that support because I know that the universe is nothing but a mirror. What you give, you receive. I be sitting up in the middle of the night watching people's stuff, commenting, rubbing my feet together like just watching people's stuff because I know what it takes. Like, you need support, like, and you need encouragement. And that's what my channel, that's what it's about. Showing you how to, okay, let's use the universe in our favor. Let's manifest this, but let's also do the inner work so the outer world can give you what you want. Let me see. Asha, yeah, I really love your videos. You will be big. You have, hold on. Can I read? I mean, yes. You will be big. You have so much potential and extremely high vibration. You about to clock it. Oh, you'll be watching my videos if you know that I be saying that. Y'all know I be like, clock that. Like, I would love to make a little video with Shamar. Clock that. Okay? You better clock it. I silent watch some channels too. Did you make period? Yes. Once you have a strong conviction within yourself, Nothing outside of you will matter. Like now, I start losing people when I start standing up for myself, but they needed to go. They didn't serve the new version of me. Like, how am I gonna be friends with you and you really secretly hate me? How am I gonna be aligned with, how can the new version of me, the higher version of me, be aligned with a motherfucker like you that think less of me? How? That doesn't even matter. It doesn't work. That means I'm conflicted within. No, 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 no. I know exactly who I am, and I'm not going to let you tell me any different. Once you have that type of conviction, nothing can stop you. Nothing. I done drank tea, water, grape juice with wine. Because tomorrow my leg day, so let us pray. Oh, Lord. But when you talking, you know you're going to get a little thirsty anyway. So, yes. So do y'all have any questions? Y'all got any like stories you want to tell? Any success? Do y'all know anything about manifestation? Do y'all know anything about law of attraction? Do you know anything about law of assumption? Because all this stuff help you build your confidence. Like for me in my room, my mirror say phrases. I actually wrote on my mirror with a dry erase marker on my mirror. That way I'm always reaffirming myself because I don't need nobody else to consistently reaffirm me. If I'm failing mentally or if I'm losing my shit spiritually, I always go back to me. What am I allowing to dictate or determine how I'm feeling at the time? Was it something somebody else said? I'm always self-evaluate yourself because and how you feel when you are around certain energies and why it's doing this to you. Gotta know that it's always something that and you gotta figure out the source. Once you get deep down to the source of things, you are able to dig it out, pull out the root, and actually put in a correct seed so you can actually do the work. Let me see. How'd you become someone who stands out of the crowd? I stopped wanting to be the center of attention and I stopped seeking being the center of attention and just being who I am. And knowing that I'm not going to be liked by everybody, but I became okay with not being liked by everybody. Because do you really want to be liked by everybody? Why? Why? Because some people don't matter. I get on social media and I watch like the YouTube reels. I watch those little reels where people are doing relationship stuff and some people be fat, some people be ugly, some people be having biracial, some people do carry guns with their kid. And the comment section, I click on the profiles. Of these people. And baby, I be like, that's who you decided to argue with. You decided to argue with the weakest link on here because don't get it twisted. Negative energy is some powerful ass energy, but you got to be able to learn how to alchemize that shit. It took me a while to stop. Like, oh, I'm not going to just say nothing because I'm going to just be positive. No, sometimes you got to say something back because you got to make an example sometimes so people know to stop playing with you and stop being scared to make an example of people because people will consistently play in your face if you let them. Don't fold. I don't, you know how many calls I got when I made my video? When I made my video thinking that I'm just doing me, that said, fuck your family and friends to manifest. Oh, somebody called me and was like, I guess I must not be motherfucking family. And I was like, I had just got up like not too long ago. And I was like, what? And he's like, yeah, you on there talking about fuck your family and friends. And I'm like, I wouldn't even been able to make this video if I took your opinion into consideration for real. Like I love you. But if you no longer love me, okay, I love myself. I love myself so much that I don't need your love. I like your love. I appreciate that it's there, but I said what I said. And I'm like, I know you didn't watch the video. That'd be the thing. People don't even be knowing your story, but they can't wait to attack what they think they know. Like I go out in the world and I remember I was somewhere and this girl was like, hey, out of nowhere. And she already had been seeing me around. She's like, you know, I used to think you was real stuck up and thought you was a bitch because then you about to follow it up. That's why I tell people also, I'm going to when I make my video about how to manifest in the now. When you convince yourself, we always use the word because, and anytime somebody says because, you actually dismantle yourself and you accept it more easily versus if somebody just give you yes, no, I don't care, words like that. If I say I went live at 11 because my people are up then to support me, I could be lying, but somebody is going to accept it more because I gave a reason, okay? Not everybody for sure. Facts. Just being. I'm laughing because literally everything you're saying is facts. Yes. And people get so mad at me. They like, And I'm like, I'm not in my 40s yet. And a lot of people don't reach this level of conviction and confidence until they are in their later 40s, 50s and stuff. And me, I'm like, I got tired of being tired of being tired. And when you get tired of being tired, you just say fuck it and you just go after it. Like, I'm like, you only got one chance, so you got to take it. I'll listen to Rick Ross. That he fat, but he very motivating. And he, like he said, I seen it earlier today. You only need one time to win that'll change your whole life. So imagine me. I used to be scared to go live. And imagine me not showing up for myself. Leave me alone. Imagine me not showing up for myself, not doing the work, and then me watching other people on YouTube, and I'm like, well, they look the mess. Like, I watch a lot of people that be like, oh, I got to make sure I look like this and I got to look like that. No, you are scared of being seen. You are scared of being judged. You are scared of not. A lot of people with the imposter syndrome, you want to look perfect all the time. Even celebrities, real deemed celebrities, they actually never always look good. But they look good so many times that you willing to accept it when they like this. Like, I'm not done up. I don't have no lashes on. I don't be doing full faces of makeup all the time. I have decent skin because of the sauna, because I work out, because I'm a pescatarian. But I'm not going to not share all this knowledge, all this good game. I'm not going to not show up for y'all. Like, some people that come to my page, I come to my live, y'all know I'm going to be live on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and I'm about to start going live on Sunday. We're going to have Sunday services. But because I want to talk to y'all. I want to help y'all. I want to keep my word, because what if you decided what if you having a mentally crash out day and you just know in your heart, like, I know Bree gonna be live this day, so let me make sure let me go see, and then I don't. That's already saying that done failed you. And I don't want to be the person that failed you when the world could already be doing that. And I could just be the one person that's pushing you, being your big sister. You feel me? Okay. I'm running out of stuff to drink, y'all. This is only 12 ounces. They heard one snippet and run with it. I don't even think that they watched it. I think they just read it and didn't like it. And I'm like, anything that disturbs people, I don't care about disturbing you. Okay? Because most of the time that when people see somebody that they know personally doing things that disturbs them, it feels like they're losing control, or they no longer can keep you in the box that they put you in, because you're climbing out of it and you're supposed to. I tell people all the time, you worried about what I got to say, but you so fear-based, you so focused on the news that why don't you just focus back on there and being fearful of them changes, because you can't stop these changes. Just like you can't stop those changes, you can't stop what I'm doing over here. And that's the type of conviction you need to have in your reality. That's gone. Would you ever trust anyone who did you really dirty a few times, but only apologized once, but didn't apologize properly and acted like nothing happened? That's my mother-in-law. Asha. Respectfully, disrespectfully, I went through that. Girl, fuck her. Because what you're not going to do is keep on playing with me. Because you, first of all, you're not even my mama. Second of all, I don't even care. You don't need to care about her opinion. She thinks that she's playing in your face. Stop letting her play in your fucking face. Okay, I don't care how your daddy might feel, or I don't know who be with what now. But stop caring. She ain't nothing. Quick. You don't make that person big in your world. Make them smaller, because people be knowing when they can bully you. Don't accept it. Don't accept being bullied at all. Don't allow them to control nothing. Don't even let them make you feel anything, because basically anytime you give your attention and awareness with an emotional charge to something, you're making it bigger. You're letting the world, the universe know, I want more of that. Even if it's hurting you, you're letting the universe know, I like this. Give me more. Give me more of that. Even though you literally are saying, I don't want more of that. But your focus and awareness is on that thing you don't want. Put your focus and attention on something else. Literally ignore her. Ignore her, make it that, because she ain't nobody. Who are you? Like, think about it. Look at it from my point of view. I don't know her. She ain't nobody. Who are you? Who are you even talking to? Like, you're nothing to me. Especially if you think you about to assassinate my character, make me feel bad, and you only probably apologizing because you with my parent. You ain't got to apologize to me. How about you get the fuck up out my face? Bye. Like, that's what I would be on. I call people like us disruptors. I fuck with that. Hold on. If God gives you a vision, he's going to make provision. Yes, clock that. Clock that, Mr. Martin. I laughing my ass out. I'm cracking the fuck up. Girl, yes, you are for me what I am for everyone else. Glad you got over whatever it was and went live. Yes. I was like, okay, I cannot be in here. Like, I do got a board and it only got. And that's the thing. You got to buy the pearl. And I'm going to make a video about Neville saying, you got to buy the pearl. Okay. And I bought the pearl in reference to content creation. And it do have I am a YouTuber on there, so I ain't got no choice but to see that every day. So what I'm gonna do? Live in a false reality and be out here pretending on the internet with strangers that I don't know in these groups like, I'm gonna upload in 3 weeks. Are y'all gonna watch it? No, you're gonna upload that shit anyway. Make sure y'all like the live, y'all. Oh, yes. Make sure y'all like the live. If y'all new, subscribe. Let me know any topics that y'all might want to have for Friday, which y'all might want to have for a video for Thursday, because I'm just going to consistently keep showing up because I want everybody to thrive, whether it be in their weight loss, whether it be in their business, whether it be in their content creation, whether it be in your manifestation, whether it be... I want you to win. And I'm so raw with my delivery because when I was listening to soft-ass coaches, I was a soft-ass bitch. And it did not get me nowhere. I was not getting results. I had to get somebody that I listened to that made me feel like, boom. I'm like, ooh. So when I first heard Florence Scovel Shin, she shook the table. Neville, I liked his conviction and his persistence. And your thoughts really do create your reality. But I needed a more aggressive coach. Like, I used to listen to Eric Thomas. He ain't cuss. I liked David Goggins because, like he said, I'm not even playing, y'all. You really are a bitch. And I would be like, damn. But it did something to me. And I'm like, I'm going to keep on listening because who you talking to? But I needed that. I really needed that. I needed it. And thank you. I'm glad I got over it too. Because I'm like, the fear of being seen, I'm like, this is stopping me from living my dreams. I used to want to be on TV as a kid. Well, I'm on my own show. I'm on my own show, and I can't wait to help everybody that wants to be helped. Who I can help get more confidence, who I can help motivate, who I can be consistent with, show, like helping other people stay consistent, because what do I have to lose? The same thing. You don't have nothing to lose. Like, if you lose your stepmom, you have your mom. Like, so, and if you don't have your mom, you have me. So, and it ain't too much you can do to make me be like I tell everybody, the only thing you can do to make me be like, I am about to fuck you up is if you do something to some innocent kids. Other than that, I'm on the team. I don't care, because I understand people ain't perfect, but I'm not going to make you suffer because you're doing something I don't like. You're not supposed to do everything I like. This your world. Who am I to judge you? Because also, you don't want to be a person that depends on the conviction and the affirmation from somebody else, because that makes you dependent. You do not want to be dependent on something outside of you being your source to make you feel big. You won't make it. Because what if they die? What if they're no longer there to be able to give you that support? What if something happens to where they lose their motivation? So are you going to lose your light because where your source is no longer a powerhouse for you? You don't want that. You don't want to allow that for your experience, because then what? Then what are you going to do? Because like say I decided to make my channel something different. You got to know that you are a lighthouse and you don't need my light to stay lit. You got to know that. Remember all the things that I've already told you and take them on with you to the next level wherever you're going. But seeking that or being dependent on the outside world to give you something that you know you deserve, it will harm you every time. The world gonna give you whatever you pay attention to and whatever you accept. So don't accept less, and don't allow anybody else to be the God of your reality at all. You gotta be willing to accept yourself. You got to be willing to know where you're strong at. You got to be willing to know where you are weak at. And you got to be okay with knowing that you all right and you going to be okay no matter what. And when you are feeling like you can't make it, that's when it's time for you to run them affirmations. Like my main one that I anchor to is, Everything is always working out for me, no matter what. It could be a halt. My car could be on fire in my face. Matter of fact, it happened to me before I even knew about affirmations. I took a deep breath and I was like, well, I know something's gonna work out for me. And it did every time because my faith was in me, not in the situation. I'm like, this ain't the only car in the fucking world. You know how many cars are manufactured? Do you know how many people, like people that are so stuck on one specific person? I sympathize with them because you are making that person the god of your reality and you haven't even made yourself that. You are making them the biggest thing in your world and you haven't even made yourself that. You are making your employer the biggest thing in the world and you haven't even made yourself these things. So why are you so self-reliant on things outside of yourself when you need to create a garden within you that is so beautiful that no matter what happens to you in the external world, your internal world can deal with it. Yep. Like me, I like to script. I like to do a lot of speaking out loud. So you have a piece of lint or something under your chin. Oh, you talking about this mo? Baby, that's this me. This is a part of me. It's going nowhere. But thank you. Thank you very much. You know, some people got beauty marks. I'm one of them. You are cracking me up. Yes, 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 yes. Like, you just got to know you the biggest no matter what. And that's why, like, you got to be mindful what type of music you listen to also. Oh, it's just a mom. I'm sorry. It's a beauty mark for sure. Thank you, Zoo. So you got to be mindful of the music you listen to. Like, when I get up, like, people would call Beyonce, oh, she thinks she, no, y'all think that she thinks she God because she's the God of her shit. And you just mad that you can't be the God of yours. So you think that she weird and you want to say she doing this, that, and that. What's it to you? What's it to you? So I wake up and I listen to all power play songs, like, or I start my morning off in a power rampage that's full of gratitude. I'm big on the, I am so happy and grateful, and not fill in the blanks, because that really sets your day up good. Or I'll fall asleep like, oh, something good, something wonderful is happening to me now. Something wonderful is happening to me now. I don't need somebody else to be like, oh, you can have a good day, or you about to do a good run. Like, I don't need that, because I'm building up something. Like, look at your life like a movie. You are the star and you are writing the script. Before you go to sleep as if you are what you said you want to be. When you first wake up, don't pick up your phone to start running a rampage in your mind as if you are that person. Like, be like, I'm so happy and grateful. I am, boom, fill in the blank. I don't know what you want to be. You might want to be an astronaut. You might want to be a successful business owner. You might want to be a head of a team. I don't know what it is that you seek to be, but you want to make sure you are giving yourself things that you can anchor yourself in the now so you can be that and go confidently in the world. But I'm going to tell you, you want to make sure your self-concept, your self-confidence is high before you do anything else. Because without that, you really don't have nothing. We watch some of the craziest, idiotic people go boldly on the internet and actually be extremely successful without any education, without any knowledge. All they had was the one thing that people can't take from you is their confidence. That's all you got to have. That's it. And you're going to make it. And you're going to attract the people that believe in you just as much as you do. And the other ones that don't, they will phase out. They have no choice. I just accepted my dream role at a new job. So this is giving me the pep talk I need. I'm so ready. Exactly. And you're going to kill it. Whatever it is, you got your dream like job, like role at work. Like, hello. Like, who else would be better qualified than you? Like, like you said, it was a dream and now you're seeing your reality. What does the nursery rhyme say? Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. All you have to do is step into it. Like, years ago, I used to talk about, I want to do this, I want to do that. Okay. Boom, I wasn't doing this, I wasn't doing that. Now that I'm doing it, it just feels like it's manifesting. When you get to what you want, it just be feeling so like it was going to happen anyway, because it happens so naturally. Once you let go of the who, what, when, where, and how. And you just keep your eyes on your prize, you knowing that you're worthy, you staying confident, you going boldly, you staying brave, you no longer seeking outside validation. You don't need any of that because you so secure in yourself. It's coming. It has no choice but to come. Like, when I'm going back and forth with people about why you ain't posting on YouTube, or why you ain't showing up for yourself, or why you ain't da-da-da-da-da, and they like, I know I should, and I don't laugh with them no more. That's not funny to me that you playing with yourself. Why would you want to play with yourself? And this is your world. Life is actually supposed to be fun. Creating your reality has always been fun since you were a child. I think that people that have figured out how to consciously create, they're making this shit so hard. Baby, they making this shit so hard. It sucks for them. It's like you probably would have been better off not knowing the knowledge because you are, it's like a math. You know how you look at them videos and all the math symbols be popping up, the calculus symbol, the multiplication, the division, the subtraction, the numbers, to the power sign. It would be better off for some people to not know because you about to overcomplicate some shit that been easy all your life that you've always done. Exactly. Laugh it out. Anyone who's listening thinks she's BSing. This is facts. Exactly. Like, and I'm like, the people that don't believe, like, some people don't believe in law of attraction. Some people don't believe in manifestation. That's cool. It's still happening. The Bible, anything that you was, it's still happening. It's still happening. It's still happening no matter what. So if you're living it from a negative aspect, it's still, you're right. If you're living it from a positive aspect, you're right. We all can sit in the same room and look at the same thing and have two different versions and realities of what we see. That don't make you wrong. And that don't make that other person wrong either. It's all about perspective. You couldn't be bad at manifesting if I tried. I'm about to make a video about that. You can't be bad at manifesting because you're always doing it. You're literally always doing it. Like, if you're a person that be like, I knew it, and then something fill in the blank is bad, you are a powerful fucking manifester. Like, everybody's a powerful manifester, but because they don't believe it, because you're always wanting the proof, that's why. A lot of people are too busy trying to figure out the who, what, when, where, and how, and that's why you suffer in it. You don't have to suffer in that. It's something I wrote down recently. See? Like, everybody, if you're gonna script, you better put it into your favor. Because whatever you write down, whatever you say out loud with conviction, it's going to happen. It has no choice. What else could happen? You said so. You get to decide what it is. You get to decide if you suffer. You get to decide if you win. Period. If you're a reader, I highly recommend reading Julia Cameron's The Artist's Way. Let me look it up. Let me check it out. I am a reader. I'm big on listening to audio and read because I'm all about hitting that subconscious as fast as I can. It's just like working out on high speed mode. I would love it. Okay. I love a good audiobook. Love my audiobook. Love listening to them on YouTube because I got premium. I don't give a damn. Julia Cameron. Oh, The Artist's Way. Let me look at this book cover because I think I've seen this book cover before. Spiritual Path to Higher Creativity. Let's see. 1992. I love spiritual teachers because I love looking at how they look at different things because there's more than one way. There's more than one way to get there. Like, some people might prefer a person that be like, affirm, affirm, affirm. I'm not going to tell you to do that because you didn't affirm, affirm, affirm to breathe. You didn't affirm, affirm, affirm to live. You didn't affirm, affirm, affirm to eat today. You just knew. You have a sense of knowing. Once you have that type of conviction and confidence in whatever it is, you don't have to repeat it. Like, I don't have to repeat to myself, I'm going to go live, I'm going to go live, I'm going to go live, I'm going to go live. I don't have to repeat to myself, I'm going to script. I don't have to repeat to myself, I'm going to go to the gym. You don't have to repeat to yourself, I'm going to go to work. Like, people that suffer in their reality, they don't keep on saying, I'm finna go home and suffer. I'm about to suffer. I'm finna suffer. I'm finna suffer. Or they don't walk into a room and be like, you might have when you were younger, when you was in high school or junior high, oh, everybody's going to laugh at me. I'm a loser. I'm a loser. A loser. You repeated that already so many times that it's an expectation that you have. It's an expectation that you have. Period. You're a reader too. I love this. I love that y'all readers. Clap that. When I run out of fluids, y'all, I'm in this live. But let me know what type of topic y'all might want to see for tomorrow. Because I do have to create another video. I might already have one. I've already been wrist kick. I might have already been wrist twisting. But I don't know. Why am I so thirsty? I don't know. Probably all this talking I'm doing, okay? But yes, I do appreciate everybody's support. If y'all have any questions, ask me the questions. You're going to be on the toilet for a whole song. You're going to be on the toilet for a whole song. What you mean? Well, all these fluids, listen, if you only knew. When I get in a sauna, I drink 2.5 bottles of water already. I I already don't drink nothing for real outside of water, tea, and kombucha. So that's all I got left. Probably gonna be waking up in the middle of the night. But that's cool because when you fall asleep, your mind is in theta wave, and that's when it's more easily to impress the subconscious because the gatekeeper, the conscious, is not open to be able to stop you at the gate. So you able to just pour right in there, and it's gonna easily accept it and do everything it can to start creating that new version and a new reality for you. So that's when you need to be using it to your advantage. If you want to change a way that you had a hard time with, slip it past it when you're falling asleep and slip it past when you first wake up. I promise you. I promise you. Give it 21 days. You're going to see something. I want to know where to top though. Don't put any emphasis and force on anything either, because when you do that, that's basically telling the universe, I don't believe it and I need it now. No, it was already happening now, but because you trying to force it, it didn't want to come now because it's like, oh, you needy, you desperate. You never think about it. You don't really never get nothing out of desperation, and when you do, you really feel bad. You really feel a sense of like you shrink like that because you're like, oh, I did all this, and this is how it is. Don't do that. Just be a chill guy. Just be a chill guy. I love what you said about breaking those old thinking patterns. Yeah, you have to fight back. You have to fight back. And you got to know that the world is going to test you every chance it gets to, are you going to be who you said you are or what? I love Vaseline and stuff. Sorry. I'm not sorry, but yeah. So, if y'all got any topics that y'all want me to speak on, let me know. You can DM me on Instagram at allaboutbree777. I just found out Threads ain't got no DM because I guess Instagram is the DM. I don't know. But yes, you can DM me there. I'll be on Snapchat. I ain't changed it. It's spelled as Brit, B-R-I-T. But the easiest way would be there. Or you can find me on X. I'm going to still call it Twitter because I do what I want to do. You can find me on Twitter at allaboutbree777. So if you have any questions, need any help in reference to what you manifesting, anything in reference to staying confident, if you need an affirmation created, holla at your girl. But we're wrapping this up. I see y'all on Freaky Friday, and y'all go be the biggest, the largest. Good night.